Hey guys, PS4 Trophies, and I want to show you all the points of power locations in The Witcher 3 across all of the different lands. Now you can go to the description if you want to just skip to a certain land such as Skellige. You can go in the description as well. You'll find there a link to my website where I'll have a lot of this information, and if there's any additions and amendments that I have to make, that'll all be there as well. Now the points of power are stones that you can go up to, and you draw power from it, and it'll boost one of your signs for a total of 30 minutes. Additionally, you'll gain 1 ability point for each time you draw power from a stone for the first time. So you're going to get 25 ability points just for going to each of these to assign to your character, which is pretty huge. Alright, before we kick things off in White Orchard, I just want to mention a side quest called Through Time and Space. Actually, I think it's a main story quest. During this quest is going to be a place of power. You can only get it during that quest. So just a heads up there. There's also another one during the King Gambit side quest where underneath the King's Castle there's another place of power, which I will talk about when we get to that section. Now let's go ahead and take a look at all the ones in White Orchard. There are 6 place of powers. Now I'm going to start in the top right corner of the map here at this one. It's just above the crossroads. And then I'm going to swing down, and then we're going to pick up this one to the right and the one left of the abandoned village. Then we're going to go head north, this one here above the sawmill, north of the sawmill. And then swing over above the mill here in the cemetery, and another one north of there. So the first one in White Orchard, I'm going to kind of go through these quick because these are all out in the open, so it's not going to be very hard for you to find. Again, all you need to do is just hold X to draw the power, and you'll get an ability point. Now, the one to the right of Abandoned Village is again out in the open, so make sure you just place a marker there and go walk up to it. Same thing to the west of the Abandoned Village, and you'll find another one. Now we're going to go travel north. This is north of the sawmill, and you're going to find this one out in the middle of nowhere again. They get a little bit more tricky to find in Skellige and such. And then of course in the cemetery here just north of the mill, so walk up to that. And then you just continue straight north from there, and you'll run into another one for the 6th and final place of power in White Orchard. Now we're going to go move on to Velen, no man's land here, and there's quite a few of them down here. We're going to start up here just above the Harpy feeding grounds, just to the north, the top left corner of the Velen map. And then from there, we're going to kind of go clockwise around this map. And we're going to go too far. We're going to go over here to the Dragon Slayer's Grotto near Downwarden, and then to the Ancient Oak. There's going to be one outside of there. And then the road to the mountain there. And then finally Frischlow in the very south end of the map. And then there's going to be one final one. It's going to be located right where my character's at here. And that is going to be the route we take, all the locations. So starting up here, we're going to find this one. It's going to be at the water level. So you got that little kind of ruined castle. Just kind of come down this way. In order to get over there, you have to go swim through a cave underneath. And you can see the place of power right in front of me there. Now over to the Dragon Slayer's Grotto. Between the Dragon Slayer's Grotto and Downwarden, you're going to find a kind of a mountain range here, and it's going to be at the very top. So just be careful climbing up here. Don't fall.
Magic.
And then we're just going to go a little southeast of there, outside of Ancient Oak. And then you're going to find this one. This one's going to be easy. It's going to be sitting at ground level here in the grass. Now we're going to head over to the road to Bald Mountain. Now this one I wouldn't worry about until later in the game, because you're going to walk right next to it as part of the main story quest. And when you do that, you're going to go through these doors, you're going to go through a cave system, and then you're going to come out the other side and you'll walk right next to it. Now you can climb and scale this mountain earlier before you get to this point in the story. I won't recommend it because you're going to waste a lot of time watching loading scenes as you fall to your death over and over.
Should draw from it.
And then the very southern tip of the map in the middle, there's going to be another one. This is out in the open as well. But there's really no reason to come over here, so you would never come across this one naturally. And then there's going to be a one here. This is in a cave. Now you have to go to the cave entrances where I'm located here. And you're going to go into this cave during one of Keira Metz's side quests. except I'm coming through the back way, the exit during that quest. And then you come up here and you'll find it inside that cave. So that's it in Velen. Let's head up to Novigrad, and Novigrad has two. There's going to be one on the far north west of the map there, to the very north of the main city, and then one to the far right, to the east there. And that's where we're going to start. And this one is easy to find as well. You are going to have to do a little platforming, jump over a gap. So go ahead and draw that power and gain your ability point. Now the next one is going to be in the very north end of the actual city proper. Now to get to this one, you're going to want to go around the left, kind of circle around the left side. And you're going to have to enter the area from over here. There's going to be a door we can go into. And then we're going to find this one. Careful of your health there. You take a lot of health for falling, a lot of fall damage. You'll find this one here at the end of the rock. So that's it for Novigrad. Let's go to the Skellige Isles. There's a bunch of them here. There's 9 of them. There's one here at the bridge under the castle. That's where you have to get the one with the King's Gambit quest. Now there's going to be another one just east of there. This is also in a cave. A little south of there, the crossroads, you're going to find this one in the water. And then we're going to go straight east and down over here by the Druid's camp. And go a little northeast and you'll find another one. Careful, there's a Cyclops guarding that area. And then we're going to go down to the bottom left of the main island here. This is in the mountain range. Now that's it for the main island. Then you're going to find 3 more. One to the northwest island. One on the northeast island. Up here. And then you're going to find one more on the very southeastern island. The big island down here. So that's the route we're going to take. So the first one here I mentioned, King's Gambit quest. This is in a tunnel system underneath the castle. I was not able to access this area at this point in the story, which I've already beaten. But during the main story, you got the King Gambit side quest. You'll be down there. That's where you have to go through the wine cellar here. And you're escaping through a tunnel system. So again, you might have to do that one during the main story quest, but I did not find another way to do, or side quest. I did not find another way afterwards. Then just a little east of there, go to this marker here, and then you're going to enter the cave. And this is another one. There's a quest that you go through here, so you might come across this one anyways. But we're going to just enter this cave system, and we're going to find it in this large open room here. So just make sure you look right, you'll find it. And then just southwest of the crossroads, we're going to find this one in the water. I believe this is where you come to Skellige Isles for the first time. I don't remember, but possibly. And if so, just turn around, you'll see it. Alright, now we're going towards the Druid camp. This is just outside it. Not going to be too difficult for you to get this one because it's out here in the open. But then just northeast of there, there's going to be a passageway. Careful of the Cyclops that's guarding it. This is where I got my infinite XP, where you can level up real quick once you get around 25, level 25. But go inside of here. You don't have to kill the Cyclops. So if you're low level, don't worry about him. Just kind of run into here real quick. And then just climb up into here and you'll find it. Then in the southwestern part of the main island, there's a mountain range here. And this is about halfway up it. There is a trail you can take here. And you can see it over there. We just have to make a jump over to it.
Dandelions humming.
And then we're going to go to the little kind of satellite islands. This is the northwestern island. You got this broken down kind of a haunted house here. You can climb up here and then follow this trail up this way. And then just keep going up and you will find this one. This one is pretty well hidden. There's no reason for you to go here otherwise. Now the northeastern island here, we got another place of power. You want to take the trail to Yenger's Fang. And you're going to have to do a bunch of platforming even to get to this section here. So make sure you take the trail to the Fang trail. And then we're going to go climb up here. And then at the very top, we are going to find the place of power. And then the very southeastern island, there is another one. This is kind of on the top of this little kind of hill here. So it's kind of out in the open, not going to be too difficult for you to find that one. Now let's go take a look at the one in Kaer Morhen. There's only one. It's the very north end of this area. Little tricky to go here if you don't do it during the story quest that takes you here, where you go to the altar and you have to light these things on fire. But if you don't, you can try scaling the side of the mountains and you can eventually get up here. But you'll see this one sitting right over here in the grass, and that is 25 ability points I showed you. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. If you found the video helpful, make sure you hit that like button, share it, and of course, subscribe. So until next time, happy trophy hunting.